Hello everyone, welcome to FaM Secrets. We have BH and Rom here. Now,
hello.
We're going to ask questions that you guys want to know. So, the first question is, of course, the most important. How did FaM actually start?
Alright, if you don't mind, Rom, I'm going to start with this. Then,
you made it.
you know, FaM was like a big project that we were talking about and thinking about in the past. Me and Andy, we were huge friends. We used to tag in 2008, and we were the gold standards. And it's funny that now history repeats itself, because we're gonna be on Survivor Series as the gold standards when we started with a name. FaM was just born because we want to have fun with the game. We want to be in a clan. We want to have matches. We never want to say that we were the best, but I think we made something big. We made something that people love to these days, and that's why I'm very proud of what FaM did. I'm gonna be honest with you. It wasn't easy. It was like everyone was saying we were supposed to die after 1 month or after 1 week. I remember people coming to us and saying, even people that right now they like FaM, they are fans of FaM. They came to us and they were like, oh, you know, FaM is gonna be trash. FaM is gonna die after 1 day. FaM is gonna die after 1 month.
I remember the quotes. Like forever a mistake. Don't worry about that. We all know that.
Forever a mistake. This is a huge mistake. No, it's gonna be just horrible, and people are never gonna enjoy this. And you know what? It's funny, because people that at the time were talking shit about FaM, they were talking trash about us. Then they joined us. They became a part of it. They became a part of FaM, and they realized how they were wrong at the beginning. Now, Ram, you want to say something about this?
Yeah, well, FaM, in my eyes, how it began. Well, first of all, I was just being a noob in 2009. Let's be honest, I was kind of fair, kind of a noobish. I was trying to prove myself that I was fair, but still be a noob. But one day, I met someone named Edge911. Right?
It was me. My old PS name was
Edge. Exactly. And there was this other guy with H-H-H-H91. That guy now is known as Andy Badwell. I met him in a match, and somehow we managed to connect with those servers, and we actually played a good match. From there on, we talked on, you know, we connected with each other. Just 1 month later, I was minding my own business, and out of nowhere, freaking Andy comes out. They're like, hey, Rob, yeah? Why join this clan FaM? FaM? That's a shitty name. I said, that's kind of a shitty name. Because back then I had the generic mindset that everything should be cool and gangsta. You know, I like, hey man, why can't we just name the clan MVP? I know, I smack myself. But, I smack myself right now. Smack myself, but, yeah. So, I immediately joined, without thinking about it. Immediately joined, and from there on, we made a YouTube channel. We made mixes. We played with each other, left and right, tag, one-on-one, you name it. Even at some points, we even uploaded guys who were against FaM. We uploaded on our channel, beating them. Like, do you remember the classic Juggalo?
Yeah,
Juggalo.
Juggalo. The guy was pretty much a noob, and he used to get beat by FaM like every day, and we were applauding him every day. Oh, it was so much fun, you know. Like, it wasn't like now. Like, people now, they try to upload people. They try to start, you know, personal wars. They want to become enemies even in real life. At the time, it was just having fun playing a video game. It wasn't like now. And you know, you made a very, very good portrait of FaM, but one thing was just left back. Guns. It was one part of people that were founding FaM. It was there, and at the time I met Guns, and you know, I was new to all of that. I was new to clans. I was new to everything. I was just a guy playing a video game, called Edge 90, Edge 911. I can't even remember that PSN because I'm ashamed of that. and just 1 month before we made FAM, I changed my PSN to Black Heron. And everyone asked me, why Black Heron? Well, I was a huge fan of Shelton Benjamin. I think the guy was incredibly talented. And I love these Money in the Bank matches. So I was like, you know, I'm going to call myself Black Heron. No one in this community is called Black Heron, so I think it's original enough to be called Black Heron. And you know, even to this day, when I think about how we started, I don't want to say I'm gonna cry, but I still feel like, you know, memories that have never been forgotten, and not because we were playing a video game or stuff like that. It was because we were starting as friends, and then those friendships kept through the years, and we made something great altogether, which is incredible in my opinion. And,
yeah, man.
Yeah.
Oh man, I also remember like when people used to hate FAM out of nowhere for no apparent reason whatsoever. Maybe jealousy? I don't know. I wasn't informed. But since this is no holds barred, this interview, I might as well put out a name. Do you guys remember that one guy, Ray0709?
Yeah.
That guy out of nowhere, because hating FAM was a huge topic, was a cool topic to talk about in the late 09 days. He decided to trash us for no apparent reason.
Yeah, because
out of nowhere though, let's think, like, out of nowhere. Yeah, I don't understand why. And then he began having support, you know, because everyone thought that he was cool and stuff. He had support of already made FAM haters and all that stuff back in the day, and they were supporting him and thinking that he was the next big thing. But not even a day later, freaking, I made a video trashing him and donating with facts, and then I guess that wasn't enough. Andy, I remember this. He got admitted to. I got admitted too. Andy freaking made a burial segment with him. Like, I'm telling you, the video's still up. I think the video's still up, where he literally buried the guy because the guy said that we had no skill. And in the 09 days, yes, that game pretty much says that you gotta have skill in order to, win in the game. And he beat him really hard. And then he also beat him in an noobish way.
Do you remember?
And
that?
to the point where Ray, this guy, made a video. Not only
he broke his video game.
He broke the freaking disc. Why would you break your disc? That's how much hard he took it. I'm not trying to be a guy beating around the bush or sugarcoat it. Like, we felt good when that happened. We felt really good. No bad feeling.
It was shocking.
It was shocking, but no harsh feelings now. Nothing against Ray now, but back in the day, like, that was something.
Yeah, because and you played him and you upload the match, and it beat him without any danger. Like the Andy's code was white. There was no red parts, no yellow. nothing was touched on the screen. And the guy was so mad about losing to Andy after he was talking shit about FAM for months. He destroyed his video game in a video. Saying, "Guy quit, I'm out." And FAM made the guy destroy his video game on a live video on YouTube. And that was so, shocking, funny at the same time, and also sad, because why would you break a $50 or $60 video game just because you lost? And then, like, people always told in the past that talking shit about FAM was a very cool trend, And usually, people that were talking about FAM were people that were rejected. People tried to join, they tried out, they didn't get in, and they start talking about FAM. Because right now, I can tell you, whoever talks shit about FAM, 97%, 98%, they try to join FAM.
No, we got proof. We
got proof. You can make names. I can give you proof of each guy trying to join. With tryouts, messages, pictures of them asking, even videos of them being in FAM, and then turning that mind and say, "Oh, FAM is trash. I'm gonna go against them. I'm gonna attack them and make videos about FAM." And it's just crazy how FAM can be something people love, but also a topic a trending topic people use to become famous or popular in a video game community. You know?
Okay, guys. So we've spoke about how FAM started. There's one question I'd like to hit you guys with that may be on the viewers' minds. Why FAM? Why choose the name FAM, and why choose the name Forever a Movement?
These questions you're asking right now, they're not scripted. We don't know what that was asking, because our mission with this series was to be totally honest and true to people watching our shows and our videos. So I'm gonna answer you, even if I didn't have an answer planned. FAM is because we were trying to start movement, like all together. We want to have FAM as a social movement where people joined and they just had fun playing a video game. And after 4 years, I think we managed to reach success with that mission. We had so many members, so many people coming from every part of the world: Malta, Germany, Italy, England, USA, Canada, Spain. There's so many places in the world. They came to us. We treat them as friends, as brothers, and that's why we call it Forever Movement, because they are brothers or sisters to us. They become one part of the family. FAM is a family, in my opinion. I know it sounds cheesy to talk about FAM this way, but that's how I feel. I feel like everyone in the clan is a part of the family, and when they have a problem, I'm gonna be the first person to go to them and try to help them. Even if it's not a video game problem, it's a personal problem. I'm gonna do my best to talk to them and make sure everything is fine.
And that's the difference between other clans and FAM. It's because we, as leaders and even as family members, we like to call ourselves, we take the time out of our busy day, it's busy, trust me, out of our busy day, to not only help you, but to actually listen to you and actually try and aid you through not only video game wise, but also personal life wise. To the point where me and BH, mostly BH, the poor guy stays up till 5 a.m. even though he has school in like 8 o'clock to make sure that your morale is high and that you've got no problems in the clan or in real life. To make sure that you're happy, and he tries to help you. Now, other clans, if you present this type of problems, even the smallest things, you're out. Simple as that. They don't even think about how you feel, honestly. And there are these clans. That's the difference between FAM and other clans as well. FAM is a non-team clan. It's just its actions speak for itself. Its success speaks for itself. While other clans present teams, like most common team is the freaking dumbass gangsta team. The guy thinks that if you put yourself beating somebody in a video game while having rap, generic rap as background music, that automatically makes you the best in this community, right? Of course, I mean that's what it does, right? Because you're the guy actually rapping in the video, right? And actually the guy rapping, those things he said, I mean, they're all true, right? I mean, of course he killed like 15 niggas, or he went to prison and murdered somebody. Of course,
I was whack, I can own everyone in this game. I beat you, I'm gonna upload you, I'm gonna be better than you, blah, 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 blah. It's the same stuff all over, same people, same stuff. You upload them, you think you're better than people. You do that, you think you're better than people. You win a match, you think you're incredible. Oh, it's a video game, okay? Please wake up, get up.
A non-competitive video game too. Maybe in 09, maybe it would have meant something a little bit, maybe. But right now in this game, where 90% of the matches you end up splitting, I doubt that means something. I mean, especially for those guys who, I feel for those guys who try to find a clan, and they joined this clan. And these guys have no idea how this community works. And when they join this clan, they get hypnotized with this bad philosophy that you should be the toughest guy in the freaking community. And you should wear hoodies. to make yourself look more badass. And you should wear all these tattoos, and you should rap, and you should do all this, and you act all tough and stuff. That's bad.
Yeah.
That is horrible. To the point where these guys will actually do something that might get themselves in trouble in real life. I'm not joking. These guys will probably end up being gangsters in real life, or try to act gangsters. In real life, they will get shot dead if they act like this. And I fear for these guys. I literally fear that this is the way they act in real life.
Yeah,
and I fear that they're gonna get arrested. When
but it's funny though, because they think everything that you do online, you can do what you want. I mean, they think that, for example, you flag videos like nothing, and you think that it's legal to do it. No, it's not. You think that you go attack people, you expose them. I mean, you expose. I mean, seriously, we reached 2013, and you seriously keep telling people you're gonna expose them. I mean, even this mentality is so old, like it's so out of place for a modern society where you try to be online bully, online gangster, telling people you're gonna flag them if you lose, telling people you're gonna own them, telling people you're gonna hack them, telling people you're gonna disconnect them, I mean, come on, it's a video game. You're supposed to play like a normal fun game. And you know what? It's funny because once again, everything is under control. Even internet. It's not like internet is a wild, crazy, savage world where you can do what you want, because people can still, I don't want to say sue you, but they can still make you pay for what you do wrong. That's how it works in life. It's not like everything is a dreamland. You can do what you want. You can go flag people, you can attack them and all this shit, because sometimes people are gonna be smarter than you, and they might do something actually legal and destroy you. In reality, not in a video game. In reality, there's no owning in real life. You don't own everyone in real life. You're not better than me in real life just because you beat me. You're actually worse than me, because it shows that you're just immature. All right. So,
okay, guys. So, impelling answers to good questions. Now, I'm going to ask a final question for this episode of Secrets. My question is, when did you guys decide to move from general clan-related stuff, i.e. one-on-one matches with other clans, into making your own show?
The biggest reason? 2010's lackluster online. That is probably the biggest reason, because oh my god, that online, oh god, to the point where we're like, man, let's do something else. And I can honestly take Andy and BH for being the ones that came up and actually did it, because there were some other people who actually thought about it, but they were the first guys that actually did it themselves.
Yeah, it is crazy.
That capitalized.
It is crazy. I agree with you, Ron. Like, I think the way everything changed in 2010, like it was a moment where everyone was just playing a game and just having matches. No one was starting a show. No one was starting to have something different. To a point where one day I was talking to Andy, right, and no one knows about it. This is literally this is a FaM secret. I was talking to Ron one day. It was around October, I think, 2009 or November. I don't remember the day or moment, but I remember I was talking to Andy. I was like, the game is totally garbage. It sucks. The game, we're not gonna be able to have any kind of fun this year, and we're not gonna be able to even play in a competitive way because the online mode is complete shit. And then I came up with Andy with this idea of having a Raw show, and Andy was like, should we actually do this? I mean, it was crazy to think about that, especially with a bad online. But I tried to push the idea, and then I remember that at one moment we were talking about our shows, and Andy was like, "But what should be our best show, like our WrestleMania?" And I came up with the idea of having, you know what? Well, let's about calling the show FaM Anniversary, since it's gonna be in March, because the first FaM Anniversary was in March, supposed to be in March, you know. And then you know, that's how the entire FaMniversary idea came up. And then from that point, everything changed. The community started watching these shows. First, they were cool shows. Then 2011, they become a phenomenon around the community, with KSQ featuring us everywhere. Everyone talking about FAM, everyone wanting to join. We had tryouts. Every time we have tryouts in FAM, we have around almost 500 people like trying to join.
Not even exaggerating.
Yeah, we are not exaggerating. Like every time we had tryouts, I don't think any clan or colleague or federation or whatever you want to call it has so many people trying to join. Like literally, like 15 chats on PSN filled, and it wasn't even all the people there. Right? It was crazy. It was mental, and I don't blame anyone getting stressed for 1 week doing that. That's why we barely have tryouts, because when we do that, it becomes mental. It's mental. It's crazy. Just even to think about that, you feel like, oh my god, this week is gonna be horrible. And it's not because we don't love our fans. It's just because it becomes to the point where people ask you even what you're eating today, or when did you have a last dump, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
It becomes crazy. But yeah,
that led to the biggest frustrations in FAM. Poor Merc. Poor Nova,
yeah.
Poor everyone, man.
I mean, I love our fans. Sometimes fans are a little obsessed, like, you know, like I said in the stream, and you know, sorry for my voice, but I'm still stressed after the stream because I talked for 3 hours or whatever. I told people yesterday in the stream. Sometimes people are even obsessed, like to the point where they add you on Skype, on Facebook, or YouTube. They stalk you on Twitter. They add your PSN 3 times. They send you 17 messages asking for a match. I love that. It might sound obsessed. It is obsessed, but you know, it's cool that people like us like that. And then and you know, it's funny because it's just a video game clan, but at the same time, people are following you. You feel happy about it, and it's mostly a human satisfaction, because you know that you are trying to inspire people doing something cool. That is not being a gangsta online and being a bully and just making.
Or trying to be a voice of the voiceless and trying to make us seem evil.
Yeah.
And trying to make us seem like whatever, Hitler, Nazis, whatever that guy wants to call us, you know.
Oh yeah.
Or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, dude, Nazis. We're not putting a freaking gun in our viewers' head and us. Watch it. We promote it as best as we can. And you know why they watch it? Because it's that good. That's why we actually take time in our shows.
Yeah.
That's why this not gonna lie, this pay-per-view was a bit of an exaggeration, but when Machinima quoted, "This is fucking awesome," and every member who watched it said, and trust me, I had members complaining when we had, "Rob, why it take so long? This ain't worth it." When they watched it, they were like, "Rob, that was worth it. Yeah, those 5 months were worth it. Trust me, this is gonna blow up."
And you know, guys, we're gonna soon announce many changes that you guys are gonna love. Of course, we're not gonna go in detail right now, but you guys are gonna see FAM totally making you happy for next month. It's not gonna take that long. It's gonna be a long journey of good content. You know, we're not just. People just think FAM is all about shows. They say, "Oh, FAM is a colleague." FAM is not a colleague, and whoever says that doesn't know what FAM is, or probably you know, too immature, 13, 12, 11 years old, trying to be all cool, behind the monitor, jerking off to gay porn, probably. You know, they just try to be cool offline. They just try to be tough, and they say, "Oh, FAM is a confederation. They don't have any match." Well, you know, it's
can I just say one thing though?
Sure.
Okay, even if that was true, what's wrong with that?
Yeah.
What the hell's wrong with that? Even if we were considered as a colleague, we even consider ourselves as a colleague, what's wrong with that? It's like, oh my god, Rom, you eat chicken. So
even if it was the case, and we were criminals just for being a colleague, let it be. You know, I don't care. Honestly, we're not a colleague. We're a clan because we do play matches against random people. That's what that's what cool kids online do in this community. They play
Of course,
matches against random. So we are cool kids too. We're gonna play matches against random, so I can feel complete in my life. It's just funny. I think it's just funny how people judge FAM members when there's always two sides of the story. Always. And Rom knows that. And that's why we decided to have FAM secrets. We want people to know everything. And we feel like in this episode we already gave you so many details and that no one ever knew about FAM. Right, Rom?
Nobody else is doing this. I'm telling you this right now. Nobody else is gonna freaking say and admit something that was, bad behind the scenes. I'm gonna admit it right now. There were some things that were horribly done behind the scenes, but that's for another story.
Yeah.
So, I'd like to thank you guys for taking time out of doing whatever it is that you were doing today. And, of course, we hope that everybody got some answers to some questions that they've wanted to know about FAM.
Yeah, next episode is going to be crazy. I can't wait, honestly. It's going to be amazing for everyone watching this. And we hope you guys are actually going to understand what goes on in FAM, what really takes to do all of this. It's not an evil empire of people that just tries to control your mind. It's people trying to have fun on a video game and just trying to inspire or have fun with other people playing a game that doesn't really deliver what it's supposed to be.
Exactly.
So yeah.
Thank you very much for taking time, and thank you very much for answering questions, guys.
Peace.
Shut up, devil!